Carlin. This is coming to you live from my bathroom because why not? And the lighting is really great in here. So first I'm going to respond to your video in 4 parts, and then I'm going to have 10-ish parts potentially of this video. Firstly, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I really like that show, and my whole family likes that show, particularly me and my dad though. Although we didn't watch the movie, like the feature film, because it was awful and not very good at all, so that. And then, let's see. The second part is, don't worry, Hakuna Matata about the editing, really, because it's not a big deal. We're not like movie stars here or anything, so no worries about editing or anything like that. I do have my license. I don't like to drive. I actually really abhor driving. I do it when I have to, but if I don't have to, then I'm not going to. And then, I also love, my last thing about your video is your fake goodbyes. Like how you say goodbye and then you're not actually done yet. It makes me happy and it prepares me for your actual departure. So that's that. And yeah, here comes the real video. Part number 1. Or, well, part number 0.5. This video, the main topic, is the 10 weirdest things I found in my room. And there are some pretty weird things. I mean, I'm going to start from the least weird and go on until the most weird thing. So, here is that video. Part number 1. Thing number 1. A book full of my own stories. I know I showed this to you in my last video, but it's pretty weird when you think about it that I have a book full of my own incomplete stories, and yeah, maybe if you would like, I can read some part of some story. There are a couple in here that would be okay for reading on like live internet, but in any case, yeah, if you'd like I can read some, but this is the first weirdest thing. The second weirdest thing that I have in my room is another book, and it's this book called The Day My Butt Went Psycho. And this is actually, you wouldn't think so from looking at the outside and all of the different weirdness, but this is a really good book. It's, I don't know, there's a sequel to it called Zombie Butts from Uranus, and it seems like such a joke, and I'm sure it's intended as a joke, but it's actually a really good book. It kind of made my childhood. So if you ever get the chance, pick up this book and read it. Even if you don't actually buy it, it's totally worth it. So that's the second weirdest thing in my room. The third weirdest thing in my room, that's not actually all that weird, but it's still a little bit weird. I have a fan from a sumo wrestling championship. It's pretty amazing. It was at the Mandalay Bay, and my parents went, and I have the fan from it just because I wanted the fan from it. It's got Toshiba things on the back, but I'm not being paid by them. But yeah, woo! I have a sumo wrestling fan. So that's that. And that's the third weirdest thing in my room. The fourth weirdest thing in my room is sitting on my shoulder right now. It's this thing that my dad got me from Dallas, Texas. And it's kind of weird. Like, look, it'll stay on my shoulder. It defies gravity. No, but in all seriousness, it's got like a magnet in it that it sits on, and then it can attach to your clothing and stuff. It's a little bit like a troll doll, but cuter because it's a little bird. Yeah. Here, let it focus on it. Woo! And that's the fourth weirdest thing in my room. The fifth weirdest thing in my room is actually not actually so much weird as it is cool. It's this doll that my sister crocheted for me. If you can't tell, it's Dumbledore. It's a little crocheted Dumbledore doll. And he's got a removable hat, and he's got all of his hair, his long white hair, and his robe, and everything, and it's really awesome. And that's the fifth weirdest thing in my room. The sixth weirdest thing that I have in my room is actually going to be really hard to capture, but you're just going to have to take my word on this. I have a grain of rice with my name on it. My name written on it. It's in this necklace, and the necklace lights up. You can't see it, but it lights up green. And it has a piece of rice in it with my name on it. Oh no. Here. It's going to be really hard to capture. You may or may not be able to see it. No, not that direction. Here. It's in there. There's a grain of rice in there and it's got my name on it. Here. Focus. Focus. Yeah. You may or may not be able to see it, but that's the 6th weirdest thing that I've got in my room. The 7th weirdest thing I've got in my room is this painting that I did of Justin Bieber. And it was supposed to be like a symbolic painting, so you can sort of see what the thing was. He's singing, but he's actually singing into a bottle, and it's vomit. So that's that. That's the 7th weirdest thing that I've got in my room. The 8th weirdest thing I've got is actually a little bit sentimental for me. I keep it in this box, and it's basically of shaved hair off of my first cat. Her name was Silver, and I had the vet. I was really young when she died, and I had the vet shave off some of her hair and keep it in a baggie for me. And I have it in here with a picture of her. It's not a very good picture. She's like under a bed or whatever, but in any case, I've got animal hair in my room, and so that's the 7th weirdest thing I've got in my room. Yeah. Alright, the 9th weirdest thing I have in my room is actually really, really weird. I have a hard time explaining it to people if they ever find it, and it's just funky. It has a lot to do with number 8. It's a ponytail of my own hair. Yeah, this is really my hair. It's from the first time I got my hair cut, like real short like I have it now. And yeah, it's like got different colors and it's got black and red. And I've tried dipping it in wax to make it just like a thing. But yeah, I have a clipping of my own hair in my room just in case anybody wants any locks of my hair. I have it to give. And that's the 9th weirdest thing I have in my room. Alright, and the 10th weirdest thing I found in my room is my duck. He's in my room pretty much all the time. So yeah. Duck.
Do odd things.
He's the 10th weirdest thing I found in my room. And that's all for this video.
Does that mean the weirdest or the least weirdest?
We'll just, don't worry about it. That's all for now, and I can't wait to see your next video. Yay! To see a tour of your bookshelf and stuff. So yeah.